Okay, so we've got a lot of vacuum lines and fuel lines and heater hoses to replace on this thing. So why don't we just get started, shall we? The big one goes to the booster. Probably need a new clamp for that. Ah, this one went to here. Okay. Goes in. That's awesome. I don't think this is quite big enough. That is way too loose, so using the little stuff. Jerry seems to have decided that a bathroom is a man's best friend. Come on, you. That's what I thought. Busted. Why is there a freaking vacuum line that goes to that? No worries. I figured you needed...
I panicked, I was reaching to get out. I accidentally flushed and I had to swim back out of the sewer.
Do me a favor, Jerry. Turn this over and find out if there's a vacuum line that goes to the bottom of it.
Turn what over?
The air filter housing.
If there might be. I think it's just that big, yeah, it's just that big tube sticking out the side.
So, because I've got this on there, which was causing a huge vacuum leak.
Yeah, this is garbage.
And this is... There might be more in the front seat, but this is all I got left after replacing that. I stole the grommet out of Ian's old Jeep booster.
Yeah, that works.
And as long as this booster is intact, it'll work. I need about another foot of this.
For what?
So, from here to here. PCV.
Oh, that's not big enough, huh?
This is the right size, it's just not long enough. But there's a piece on the floorboard in the truck if you want to look in there.
Okay. this.
What's this? Is it 3/8? That'll work.
Or this.
Nah, we're gonna need, all right, let me try this one.
Or that.
Will you stop throwing things at me?
And there's some of this here too.
Stop. Okay, no, really, stop. Goofball.
Yeah, I think that line you found was the stuff I bought and gave to Ian.
Goofball.
What's that?
You, goofball.
Oh,
Accurate
because
description.
he was having it do the whatchamacallit. He said he needed a bunch of vacuum line and fill line. I just handed it to him. Pretty sure.
Okay, cut that there. We still got a big ass vacuum leak here. Wow, that's another one that needs to be cut.
I'll put that out in the sun.
Where at? Yeah, not like it wasn't in the sun before.
Oh, it's in the sun now. More out in the sun? Oh, I like it when it works.
Almost nice when it turns on, huh?
Yeah. Oh, I gotta turn the camera on. That works better too.
Okay, so this is a great big vacuum leak.
Right.
I don't know where to plug it off to. I don't know where it originally went to.
Yeah, it's probably just plugged. See, I did with mine.
Yeah, there was a bolt stuck in it.
What I did with mine was I took it out.
Took this whole thing out?
Yeah, and I put a straight line to this
It's probably
here.
not a horrible idea.
And then the 4-barrel carburetor's got 2
extra
ports, and I took one port to the, and the other port to the advance where it belongs.
This one goes to the advance.
Yeah, but you don't
Gotta break this off. And yeah, we won't be using this. I think it's a Holly. Probably the Rochester.
Well, we should probably take it off then and put the other.
I just want it... Well, it's not a horrible plan.
We can try to get it to start with it, but it might have a bunch of crap in it, and we just don't know if we want to do that.
All right, I got to get this line off, and we got to find a way to put a plug
You got a
on.
knife. Oh, I didn't grab the plugs. The plugs were sitting right next to the hose clamps.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, yeah. I had a whole set of plugs in there. Right next to those hose clamps because that was something else. I love walking in a Tractor Supply. They have that little, I always go, first place I always go to is that little cart. So, I got an answer for you.
Which one?
Go from that one to one of the other plugs.
From there to there?
Yeah.
It's not a horrible idea. Here, this is the 5.
You're gonna want, yeah, you're gonna want the bigger line for that.
Give me a minute. Put this back. This is the little frickin'.
Yeah,
I used it already, Jerry. Don't start.
I wasn't sure that was the
This was too.
inside.
The other one was too
yeah.
big for this.
Yeah,
so
that's
I had
what
to
I
use
thought.
that one. Had to use the
Well,
little.
I was
stuff
trying to
for
think of what size that is.
that. Yeah, it says 7/64, which is a really weird size.
Yeah, it's tiny. But I had to fix a bunch of lines on that little car that I bought, and I bought a whole bunch of that to do it because they were the hard lines that were broke, and I just stuck them all together. And I got a bunch of it on the Dodge too. On the tow pig. I think that's what I'm gonna call that thing for now on, the tow pig.
I think you're just a little odd.
Well, we used to call the big Dodge the Beast.
It is a beast.
So.
Oh, that's too big too. Cut that.
What
do I do with the smoke?
Right there.
This stuff.
So you're just gonna have to deal with it. I wonder if we can just crush those and bend them. It wouldn't leak.
No, I would expect them to leak when you do that.
When we do the new intake, because that intake's not gonna do us very well.
Eventually it'll need a 4-barrel and a throttle body injection.
When we do the new intake, we'll make sure we just put a straight line on that. And then if you do a 4-barrel, you'll have the 2 ports in the front of the 4-barrel for that booster.
Like I said, thinking TBI.
Well, you'll still have multiple ports in the throttle
so
body.
that's these guys. This is, I don't know why Dodge used these clamps, but
Yeah,
they're
I hate those clamps.
freaking horrible.
You got the pliers right there for those. And I gave
You got the heater hose under there?
What did we leave it in the
It's in the cab. Or,
cab?
No, it's in, it might be in the bed of yours, yeah.
Did you put it? We didn't put it in the bed. I thought we threw it on the floorboard.
Put it in the bed.
Did you really?
I threw it in the bed.
Why would you throw it in the bed?
It's in the bed.
Oh, I gotta go mudding to get in the bed. Had an auto parts store go out of business, and I decided I needed a lifetime supply of heater holes.
And you got a half lifetime supply.
I got all this heater holes. You want to hear this? $5. I got the fuel line, all that fuel line I had for 10 or 15. But it was like the last day that they were open, and they were like, "Yeah, whatever we don't sell is going in the trash."
I'll just stand out back and collect it out of the trash.
No, they had a truck sitting out there. The corporation sent a truck, and they were to fill the truck, cover the truck, and take it wherever that heck they were going to dump it, probably in Clark County.
Crap.
Yeah, it was sad to see them leave. They always had everything I needed.
Yeah, they had timing belts for weird stuff.
Yep.
Hey, I need a timing belt for an Excel. Yeah, what motors that got in it? Well, they only came with one.
That's any place.
And,
Can I get a spark plug?
they had it. Nice thing about old trucks, you can work at them from inside.
And you just crawl inside and be one with the truck.
I know, right?
Oh, you put it back up top?
What, who, where?
Yeah.
I figured that was a good spot for it. You had it hanging there earlier.
Yeah, it works. What's that?
You need to get the job done right.
Right? I'm just holding the cameras. I got the hard job here.
I seriously, I got a freaking cutter and just cut these clamps in half. These things are a horrible design.
Well, we'll be working on mine next. That's the white one in the back.
Oh, that one?
Yeah, I've had that since I was 13.
I don't think we're working on that one next. I think we're working on your other one next.
Yeah, that's true. What's that?
What happened to that white Jeep then?
The Scrambler? He got married and moved out.
His wife loves that truck.
How'd that happen?
She likes it so much, she bought her son, turned 16, and she had me go find him a TJ, like that green one I have. He's got a real nice gold one with a soft top on it.
Alright.
Real nice.
On to doing better things.
Yeah. Later.
There's some screwdrivers in the cab of the truck. Would you grab me one?
There's a couple of them right here on the ground.
Hand me the flathead. With the red handle.
Oh, hey, that handle might be warm.
Oh, that might be a bit bypass time there, Jerry.
Yeah, it may be. Oofda.
Dude, I don't even know if this is going to be any good.
Well, take the lines off the block and run them into each other for now. And then we'll test that come winter time, or do you want to test that now? And
We can pressure test it pretty quick. I mean, you had air right over there.
yeah, I don't want to do that. They're not designed for 120 psi.
Well, I can pull the other line off. We can blow air through it and see what comes out.
All kinds of crap's going to come out.
Yeah, but if it's rusty and corroded, it'll blow a hole and we'll see shit moving around in the...
I think.
vacuum line. That's the vapor line. No wonder those are crimp lines. You're never supposed to replace them.
Yeah, because those are crimped because they're emission lines.
Oh, here's where one of the other vacuum lines was supposed to go.
Oh, the canister, yeah.
That must have been the one that came out of here. The one that was busted there.
It may have been. It's not a very big line. It's probably one that came off of the T.
Yeah, there was a T intersection right here.
Oh, yeah, that was it, yeah. The canisters aren't a bad thing. It allows your AC to do its stuff during high revs. But the evap canister was originally designed for emissions, which this is, it has very early emissions on it at 74. But no cats, no any of that crap.
Oh man, I don't know where to go from here.
Just take it off. Just cut it off. Just leave the hoses. You want to take it off anyway.
I might want to reuse it. I mean, I probably won't reuse this thing, but if it's all sitting there, it'll be easier to remember where it all goes.
Yeah.
You annoying little...
Yeah, I would just take the end. Just cut the holes and leave it there.
I don't like these clamps, and I'd rather not deal with them later.
I actually have a pair of pliers designed for those. Have you ever seen those? You got the grooves cut in them, so you can grab it from the front or the side. Either side. It's like a. It looks like a little cross in them.
Gotcha. Didn't it? Gotcha.
Hand-eye coordination, Sean. Oh yeah, you pulled that one apart.
That's garbage.
Yeah, that's done.
Okay, so don't need those.
No. I want to get that axle out from the front yard or behind the truck so people don't see it as easily. I know you don't want to hear that, but
Jerry, I'm not gonna fucking move that. I'm not gonna move that axle.
I just don't want it out here where somebody will grab it. You know, bring friends and grab it. Like 4 friends and grab it. It's a $2,000 axle.
I'm not gonna move that thing. You're not gonna move that thing. If it comes to it, we might move that thing, but
we'll grab a pulley and a rope.
Tie it to the fence.
Tie it to the fence and just hook it to the truck and drive off.
Ain't gonna be no driving off. You'll be digging holes in my driveway.
Nah, it's not that heavy.
Yes, it is.
Not heavy enough to stop that Dodge from moving.
On the dirt, it certainly is.
It's only got 2-3 feet before it hits concrete and slides, or eats the concrete, whichever happens first. I'd leave that one hooked up. Why I'm saying that is because 20 months from now, when we decide we want a heater, we might want to know where that line went.
We're gonna know. It goes from here to here. And now there's video of it.
Okay. You're silly. Because I think we can put water in this thing and see if it holds water or not.
Not immediately, we can't.
Why not?
Because these two aren't in the best shape.
Well, that's what I said. Once you hook those together.
Get these fucking things off of here and get it out.
We want to flush
I swear
it.
Dodge engineers were smoking something. It was the 70s, you know.
It was worse in the 80s because they went to that wannabe plastic, the pot plastic stuff.
Yeah.
And the valves in them, when they got hot, they quit working and closed themselves off. And then they would cool off, open back up, then they'd get hot, then they would close back off.
You know, they
so
just...
you'd be driving, it'd be cold, it'd be warm, it'd
You
be
get
cold,
the,
it'd be warm.
separate valving on the newer stuff is all it is, and that's always hot.
Yep.
There is no valve in the thing.
So mine's got I used to have a garden
That works
hose.
better.
I used to have a garden hose end on it.
Hose bib?
Yeah, but it was a 2-ended, like where it goes in the middle of the line.
Uh-huh.
And you could just open it and close it by twisting it. But when it sat for a couple of years, the seals in it quit working right, and it started leaking through the handle. All the packing went bad. So now it's a...
Oh, that's gonna be fun to get off of there. Gotta dig through the stuff. There's a bit of stuff in the way.
Yeah, you're supposed to get a shop vac and fix that. I thought you had a shop vac.
I've got one somewhere. I think it's under the... Ooh, look at that. Copper oxide.
Oh, at least it's copper and not ate away.
That's the blue stuff. Pretty.
Pretty blue.
It is a beautiful blue. I mean, get in there and have a look at it. It's a gorgeous blue. But
It's a turquoise blue.
it is exactly turquoise blue. Turquoise is. That's what turquoise is.
For his next trick, he shall try to pull pieces apart again. Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
I hear it falling apart internally. Ooh, yeah.
That's
water
a
in it
little
still.
disgusting. That's not a pretty turquoise.
Well, it would have lasted if it was brass. Just saying. Or copper, not brass. Copper. The copper didn't rot apart. It's right there.
Oh, that was a worm.
Yep.
Getting to it's going to be a pain.
Nah, it's right there. I can see it. There's a stick in the way, but it's right there. Where's that flat screwdriver at? Where's that flat screwdriver? I get the spider webs out of the way, but is that her or us?
She's making beeping noises this time.
That was definitely a different beeping noise.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect this to hold any pressure. Wouldn't expect this to hold any pressure either, but...
Well, we're gonna find out. That's probably been changed since the 70s.
Yeah, but it's been sitting for 20 years.
Yeah. We need to flush the system anyways. It should come off now. You'd probably like it if you fixed your mailbox.
Well, if my sister hadn't run it over.
Oh yeah. Oh, did I take the wrong one off?
Yes. If you were getting this one, yes.
Yeah, I took the
We
wrong
can put
one
that
off.
one back together then.
I told you it was easy to get to. It was right here. Well, that's probably going to be changed too, right?
They all will eventually. Oh my god.
Yes.
I need a chisel, and I'm gonna cut that clamp because it'll be easier that way. Pull this freaking compressor off because it's not doing anything except being an air compressor later.
Right.
As long as this thing engages. Pull the heads off. Make sure it's not rusted. Hey, you want that? I don't know why they decided to bring rocks up.
They're rock rats.
Rock rats.
They were in a rock, not metal.
Look, I found the temperature.
I told you it was in there somewhere, and there should be a wire hook to it.
There's a wire hook to it.
Well, that's good. They didn't eat the wire.
Nope, they didn't eat the wire.
Oh, I was looking for that to see if it was gone. Did you put new fuel line on it already?
No, I haven't done anything to it yet. The fuel line starts down there.
We're gonna hook air to that, right?
That's the plan.
Wash it, because it had liquids in it. So I don't want none of that liquid staying in the system.
God, what a mess.
Every time I parked my truck for a long time, I mean, other than when I blew up the engines, I'd always take the fuel line off, or start it and then take the fuel line off, and suck the carburetor dry so I didn't have to fight with it later.
What are the ends to this thing? I mean, this is supposed to be done without the AC compressor on here. I can tell that right now.
What's that?
All of these hoses, without the AC compressor, they're easy.
Well, we don't need the AC compressor. Take the AC compressor off.
All right, give me a 9/16.
Oh, I remember these were in the shade earlier. They're not in the shade now.
This is going to be interesting.
It's not bad.
Well, I'm not saying it's bad. It's just interesting. I don't know how this is all held together.
You're gonna take this one off and that one off.
Well, I got that part.
And then,
And then the plate goes under. And you got to take this one off.
Right. Yep. And I think that's it.
The rest of them are attached to the front of the thing. So,
Yep. So I think it's just those 3 bolts.
that's a 5/8.
You're taking those off for?
Because they're on the back of the compressor.
Oh, are they mounted in the back too?
I got that. It's taken care of, Jerry.
Oh. I didn't know they were mounted in the back also. I kind of wish there was a breeze, but at the same time for recording, it's nice that there's not a breeze. Oh, see, that's what I always wondered what that bolt hole was for in my intake.
Oh, it's for holding the AC compressor in place.
Yeah, mine didn't have an AC compressor when I got
That
it.
would be a good explanation for why you're wondering. Yeah, I'm gonna need the 9/16
Wrench?
wrench too.
Oh! Somebody threw hoses under my feet.
I don't know. I think it's that guy who doesn't know how to walk.
My wrench has changed colors. It's got that nice green pea on it. It's a golden pea color. Somebody needs to drink a lot more water. Oh, that does not look like gas.
Since we just put the filled the tank with water, I think it did drink a lot more water.
Right. Oh, I wanted a video of that. So, people are probably wondering what we did with the fuel. So that is the gas that came out of the tank. So we have a O'Reilly's here that will take this, I think. But yeah, that is a little disturbing. Gas is not supposed to be that color. That is utterly wrong. It's so wrong. Oh, it looks like oil.
I think that one just shut off.
This one?
I think the one above me.
Yep. Heat does kind of build its way up there. It's been a few hours.
Ow!
Don't do that, it hurts. Did you get your foot caught when you
My
went to sit
knee
down?
on the
Oh, on the
fan
shroud. The steel shroud.
yeah.
That's freaking awesome.
And I was still thinking of putting electric fans on it
Why?
because I don't like mechanical fans. They are either very, very loud or they fail. I think that's one of the water pump bolts.
Probably is. You're going to have to put, I think all 3 of those bolts are going to have to go back in
Yeah, well,
after you get the compressor out of the way. Just saying.
I'm seriously considering running this thing over there and tying them together just so we've got enough freaking hose. You know? That way we don't have to come back in here and do it again.
Oh, you mean all the way to the, yeah. But you just tie them together. You got to get a straight so you can tie them together. Well, you take one hose and you measure it for going to the heater core, and then you plug it into the other side of the block. Then all you got to do is have, when you're ready to use the heater core or go through that headache, you just hook another hose to it.
Is there another one down there? Oh, just this one.
That should be the end of it.
Something else is holding it together. It's not moving. It should be at this point.
Something in the back, maybe?
Maybe.
There ain't nothing else up front. Oh yeah, there's a mount. There's a bolt right there underneath the spring.
Oh, good. Crap.
Crapple tunnel. Or that carpal tunnel.
Leg cramp.
Oh, that was a leg cramp.
Fun stuff, right? The joys of getting old. This water pump will probably need to be replaced.
Maybe. Yeah, there's another bolt right there. Here's a double spring. Nope, just a
One in
single.
there.
Yeah. Mine had the double spring, one on the hoses in the way. One on the inside and one on the outside. Oh, did you slice the crap out of your finger earlier today, or was
No,
that
that's a
at
couple
work?
days ago at work.
You're not on that very well. Just a warning. Or maybe you are. There you go. Now you're on it. Didn't want you to slip. That bolt's probably gonna have to go back there in there too, because no, it's not. That one
I'm not
can
leaving
stay
this compressor off. I'm just getting it out. It's not like we need all of this stuff on there so we can start it.
Yeah, I'd just leave the compressor off until we decide we're gonna make an airbox out of it.
No, I'm not leaving it off that long. It'll go right back on.
Oh, okay.
Because the alternator runs off the same belt.
Yeah, but you can get the belt for non-AC that fits it.
All right, what's keeping you?
This hose here is just over here. What's back in the back?
There's
there?
another bolt or something over here.
There's something hiding under the turds.
There it is, right there.
Under the heater holes.
Right there. Comes through from here to here. And fuck, the heck with that. You annoying, obnoxious turd.
Yes.
Well, you too, but...
I'm talking about the truck. It's a bit confused. You got to be more specific. When you
About
start
obnoxious
talking about
turds?
that. Yeah.
Why would they put that behind there?
To make it hard.
All right, I need an 11/32 wrench. 16th wrench. Big, not 30 seconds.
11/16. I was gonna say 11/32. I don't think I don't have anything
Tiny
like
little
that.
thing.
Oh, yours. Oh, we got that catch on video because I didn't.
I even got the right size. It's almost like I've done this once or twice. That's warm.
I told you it was warm.
Ow.
Yeah, all the tools are sitting over there in the sun.
Of course not. Wouldn't make any sense if it was loose. That's incredibly warm.
Probably about 110 degrees. Most women would call that bath water. Never could figure that out.
I like hot showers.
It's 90 degrees outside, and they're complaining how god-awful hot it is. And then you walk into the bathroom when they're taking a shower, and you're about ready to die from the steam that
Yeah,
they're
well, I've
having
got
to
it just
breathe.
the opposite most of the time. Lisa used to get scalded by the water coming off my back.
Oh, yeah?
I have no idea why that was there. Any other monkeys in the way?
Yank on it, see what happens. There it goes. It moved. I'm free.
Free blowing. Ow!
Freedom! Oh.
Yeah, you look like you've been disemboweled.
Earlier, I felt like I was disemboweled. Uh-oh.
No, that was a bowel movement, not a disemboweling.
Oh, trust me, I felt like a disemboweling. Oh, that's a finger I hit. Oh, it's gotta go under that line. Working on it. I'm working on it. Oh. And the thing only weighs like 30 pounds, Sean. What's the problem? Hey, now you can check the oil.
Here, you want to do something with this?
No. Here, trade me.
Don't hurt yourself.
Oh, shit. No. See? It's art.
That guy with no arms and no legs hanging on a wall?
I had a California joke there and I stopped myself.
Don't tell California jokes. Don't tell California jokes.
Oh.
They don't have a sense of humor.
Well, it's taxed and they just can't afford it.
Their sense of humor is taxed? Oh my god, another one.
I know, my jokes are taxing.
Yourself is taxing.
Why have we been friends for so long? God, it's been a long time.
Yeah, it has been a while.
Ugh.
That's ugly.
Ooh, it makes me wonder what that intake looks like.
It's not the intake that bothers me, it's the block.
Oh, I already know what the block looks like.
It's cast iron block.
I got a fix for all of this. You ready for it?
Thermite grenade?
No. Don't take that off yet.
It's coming off.
Don't take it off yet.
Why not?
Hold this.
What am I holding this for? Ick. No. I'm not sitting under here while you freaking soak it.
I was gonna hook it to the hose. I was gonna flush it.
It needs to be flushed. Not at the moment.
Oh, look at that. That is.
A little disgusting.
That's not good. That's really not good. Mouse poop on my intake.
Right? Looks like hantavirus to me.
Shh. Those viruses were nothing. It's all about the mighty corona.
No other viruses, anything? We're keeping our mouths shut about that, though, too, aren't we? Hey, big spider web. Damn, that's some good stuff. Wonder how big this one was.
I don't know. He'll probably come out and say hi.
If he does, I'm not going to be able to get out of here fast enough.
Dude, that was after me hosing it off. You're trying to flip that stuff in my face. I just seen it.
Yeah, I'm trying real hard.
You were. Again, I got the garden hose over here.
Well, we've already washed this thing once, and nothing really happened, so...
Well, that's because there's a big compressor in the way, stopping it from going anywhere. And a lot happens to you. All this stuff over here is gone. Lessened?
That's a better way of putting it. Reduced.
Reduced?
Necromancy.
Yep. I was just thinking the same thing. So those push-on ends are garbage.
Which ones? These things? Yeah, absolute trash.
So you cut that and put one of the
Eventually,
loops
yes.
in there, and that nut takes, I forgot what that nut is. what size that nut is.
It sounds like a 5/16.
5/16 or something common. I know that.
Yuck.
Probably shouldn't be breathing while you're doing that.
Oh yeah, that's about
Where's your
method
mask?
of saying shut up and stop breathing.
Where's your mask, Sean?
I think it's sitting on the ground over there.
Wear your mask, damn it. The one time you actually should be wearing a mask. Here we are.
I don't think that's accurate, Jerry.
You don't think that the mask would help you?
Not in this case, no. I mean, it's dusty, which is where most of it's going to live at, but
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
that mask isn't going to stop anything.
It stops dust. That's
Not
what it's designed
really.
for. Yeah, no, it does.
No, it was designed to stop complaints.
Oh, that mask there was before all this started, and that's from King of the Hammers, and that's they hand them out because it's so dusty there because of the races, and they do stop the dust. Because I've went back and pulled one off before and had the dirt line from where the mask was and where the mask wasn't. Kind of like wearing sunglasses all day long. Pull it off and got the reverse raccoon thing going on. I've done the mask thing before. The whole lower end of my face was not dirty.
Well, shit.
No.
This
no,
is
it's
not
shit.
usable, actually, Jerry.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. This is too corroded to seal.
It probably will.
God, probably is poor imitation of reality.
Get some emerald cloth and take to it.
You mean a sandblaster? I got one of those in the garage.
We don't have emerald cloth.
No, not here, I don't.
Doesn't your shop carry any good stuff?
In my garage?
Not your shop.
Yeah, there's some emery cloth available.
Where do you think all mine came from? All my zip ties.
This thing's not even threaded anymore, I don't think. I mean, I got an old Dodge intake, a Dodge 360 intake in the garage we could steal stings off of, but I think this is too corroded to use.
Which means you probably just want to change the whole intake.
I'm not going to argue with it.
You know how much that intake
Not
was?
at the moment.
I wonder how, I can't remember how much that aluminum intake was I got.
Probably 400 bucks. Another 400 bucks I don't have.
Right.
So, where were we with that hoses? You were going to hand me one end of that smaller stuff.
Small-ish stuff.
Are all 3/4? Is that what you're saying?
No, this is a 3/4 and that is 3/4 and what is this? I think it's all 3/4. I think they're smaller, isn't it?
Come back from there to about
5/8.
there.
That is the smaller stuff. You're taking up all my heater holes?
What size is this?
3/4.
All of it?
Yep.
And this is all 5/8?
Yep.
I suppose I could cut it into 4 pieces if you prefer.
Nah, I'm just being a crap.
You're being a crap? That doesn't surprise me. So you're supposed to come down to here, and then go over to there, and then stop, and come back from there, and go back over to here, and go into there. So it needs to be at least this long.
Yep. I'll have to charge you. That's probably about $30 of holes that
Let
I
me
paid
see.
$5 for.
Or less. I need hose clamps for this.
Oh, where'd you put those?
They're in the front seat.
Oh, my. Something I can actually get to. Oh, they're not in the front seat. Oh, they're on the floorboard. And that's where all the smaller hoses are too. The smaller the pieces of fuel lines. That'll probably work for up here. There's a few hose clamps. I think this is fuel line. Oh, this might not be fuel line. I don't know. I was using that for something at one time. vacuum line. I know the other's fuel line, because that's fuel injection line. But my truck's got to have a special fuel line now, so. Stuff it in the carburetor.
It's probably too big, but it'll work its way down.
It'd been twice as fast if you would have cut it in half already. Oh wait, you're not gonna cut it in half.
It would have been twice as fast if I had pulled it off the other end. I kind of like to watch things wiggle their way down now. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle.
You let your kids watch the Teletubbies, didn't you?
Nope. Nope. Teletubbies were right out. There were other things she watched, but it wasn't Teletubbies. Teletubbies was a bit off for me.
Just a bit? That and that purple dinosaur wanting to hug people all the time. That was
I think
creepy.
there's something wrong with that purple dinosaur.
That was creepy. Not as creepy as the Teletubbies with the TV in their stomach.
I think this is probably going to leak like a sieve. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
That's alright. We're only going to put water in it for now anyways.
So yeah, so let's corrode what's not corroded.
Oh, we want to push all the garbage out of it. We got to put something in it. I suggest unhooking the lower radiator holes on the block side and hooking the holes to the upper radiator holes and walk away from it for about 20 minutes and then come back.
This all is predicated by the engine actually running. And we still got to replace fuel line.
I think we can.
This is slipping. This is a very low pressure hose clamps, Jerry.
Are they?
These are like 10 psi hose clamps.
Oh well. It shouldn't get work.
They might work.
Oh, there's something biting my leg, but biting me whatever you are. Ouch.
Ouch.
Yeah.
You didn't need that anyway.
Something bit me.
So you think you stepped on it? I told Lisa to take the kids to the Wild Bill Cody Firearms Museum while they're in Wyoming. Because they got a bunch of really old, really cool stuff there.
Yeah.
And this one is probably fine, but the other side, not so much. This one's going to be a problem.
No. It's gonna leak anyway, so it doesn't.
This is a big fucking air gap at the moment.
There's that language again.
Yeah, I need to work on that.
I know that's why I pointed it out. He's gonna throw stuff at me soon.
Maybe before then.
Fuel lines.
Fuel lines.
Right at your
Start
feet.
Right there.
Yeah. There's that fuel line right there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was talking about the new fuel line. Right there. But the new fuel line's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Right there.
Too small.
No, it's not.
This is. I'm saying it is. I might be wrong, but I'm saying it is.
I'm pretty sure this is what you need. I hope so, because I think this is the only fuel line I got. Oh no, we got some more fuel line over there.
Did you find the blower nozzle in the garage?
I never looked for it. I think.
Oh, you're awesome. So I have to.
I never went in the garage.
I have to go find the blower
Oh no,
nozzle.
this is heater hose. This is not the fuel line. The fuel line's back here. Sorry. Wrong one. I think this is the
Jerry,
fuel
you
line.
weren't so fun.
Low emissions fuel line. Yep, this is the fuel line. Sorry. This is heater holes. I think this is heater holes.
Oh, this is just from there to the pump. Nice.
Yeah. It shouldn't be too long.
Still gotta get it off.
This might be fuel line. This might have been fuel line back in the day. I think this is fuel line also, but I'm not 100% sure. Things hurting?
Back's starting to go.
Yeah. Me too.
I think my pants are gonna start getting a hole here shortly.
No.
This is gonna be a
Problem? They're a pain in the butt to get to. You need a nut driver. 5/16 or quarter. Or do you even have any? That's what I use on hose clamps is nut drivers.
liquid in the pump. Tells you.
I know. I pulled the line. I cut the line, and it came out. The pump may be shot. The pump may be shot.
Where was the fuel line? Is this the fuel line?
Too
Is it
small?
the right size? I think it's too small.
I'm going to use this fuel line.
Too small.
I don't know if that's fuel line. I don't think that's fuel line.
It's got
It
no
doesn't
writing
say.
on it. I'm not sure I'd trust it as fuel line.
No, oh, that's the only fuel line we have then. Is that little fuel
I
line.
don't know what that is.
I don't know. It was in the truck. Who knows what your dad was doing?
Or my brother.
It used to have writing on it. 20 years ago when it was left in the truck.
It's got pressures on it. I mean,
There's not a
this
whole
is
lot.
fuel line.
That's fuel injection line.
This is small fuel line.
This isn't fuel line. This is heater hose. It says right on it, heater hose. This is for my truck for that repairs I got to do. I'll throw that back in my truck so I don't leave it here. It doesn't look like fuel line to me either. I think it's heater hose. I think we're gonna have to go buy some fuel line. And while we're at it, you might want to get upper and lower radiator hoses. I know you're giving me that look.
It's because you want me to spend money.
See, the cameras say it's time.
I think it's time.